welcome to my Brew Tube channel, Safa Brews. My name's Chris and I'm getting my brew on tonight. It's Thursday night and well, I've got that little panic. It's nearly November and I haven't got my Christmas Stout in the fermenter yet. So today's the day. I'm going to smash a chocolate and coffee Stout together. I might put another few litres into a separate just into a little 5 litre container to ferment, and then maybe add some extra bits like some raspberries or some orange zest. But for now, it's just a standard chocolate and coffee milk stout. I've got my mash on at the moment. Just bring up my recipe here. So it's very straightforward. 4 kgs of pale malt, 760 grams of chocolate malt, half a kilo of oats, flaked oats, and then I do half a kilo of lactose as well, so smooth that off nicely. I'm using Fuggles at 50 minutes and Fuggles at 15 minutes, and then when the fermentation's finished, I'm going to go ahead and just add some cocoa nibs, which have been soaked in kalhua. I've done this before and the results were lovely. It takes a little bit of time to age. You need about 6 weeks, so hopefully I just about have it ready for the week leading up to Christmas and Christmas itself. Hoping to send some bottles to family and friends just to let them have a taste. But I'll come back when I have finished mashing and sparging. I'm going to do a batch sparge, and when I do my first hop addition, which will be at the boil, 50 grams of Fuggles. Hey guys, and welcome back. We're in the process of doing, I've changed it from a batch sparge, it's a fly sparge now. Plus the mash ended up being 55 minutes because the strike water took a long time to get up to temperature. So at the moment, it's got a bit of tin foil in there with holes, and pouring water in as required. Keep it about an inch on top of the bed. Nearly time to turn on the element to start heating up the water. I've got it down here. If you want to have a little look inside, it looks dark, which is exactly what you would want from a stout. Also, with 24 litres of sparge water, couldn't use my cube, so I'm using my fermenter, which is also HDPE2. So far so good. Apart from missing my mash temperature by 1 degree, everything's going well. I'll come back to you later. Hey guys, last bit of the mash now. Kettle's warming up. We're at 75 degrees Celsius. Still got an inch of water at the top of the grain bed. So I'm going to let that drain out. Probably take another 15 minutes. Still coming out reasonably dark out of the pipe if you have a look here, but nowhere near as dark as it was towards the beginning. I'm a little bit worried I've used too much chocolate malt, but I've been trying to push it up a little bit more. As long as you give it enough time to age, I find that you get it melds in that sort of burnt toast flavour, and the flavours all sort of meld together quite nicely. It's better than drinking it young, which you should never do with a stout anyway. So should be another 15 minutes of this draining, and probably another 25 minutes before we get to boil. So I'll come back to you then. So far everything's gone alright. Oh, and I'll introduce you to my, this is my Bohemian Pilsner. I made this, I chucked my Pilsner on top of a yeast cake from an ale using USO 5. But I got it down to 15 degrees Celsius and it fermented out lovely. It fermented out within a couple of days, kept it really cold, did the diacetyl rest and everything, and then I lagered that for 4.5–5 weeks. It's just SARS hops. I put some mosaic in for bittering, but that is absolutely delicious. I wish I had this in the summertime, which reminds me I should make a video about scheduling brews. Yeah, I'll do that at some point. I'll get back to you at the boil. Hey guys, I just want to let you know I've just chucked the hops in. For some reason I filled up my storage, so I unfortunately missed the first video, I'm having to record it again. Nothing to do with drinking too much beer. Okay, so I've got it in the hop spider. So it's whole leaf hops, so I don't think I really need to, but I'm just chucking it in there anyway for whatever. And while we're at it, so that was 50 grams of fuggles. I've got another 50 grams at 15 minutes with the well flock. Although, probably don't need a well flock with the stout. I'm going to give it a try. Anyway, this is my next beer to introduce to you. This is, still needs to clear. It's only been in the keg for, I put it in the keg on Friday, so 6 days. It's been in the keg for 6 days. You have a look at that, it's murky as hell. But, Citra and Cascade all the way. It's very hoppy beer. IBUs, can't remember, IBUs are about 40. It's about 6.8% ABV, and I dry hopped that during fermentation. So on the third day, since I saw the first bubble, the third day was probably the most aggressive as well of the fermentation. 30 grams of each, Citra and Cascade, and then 5 days later, the same again, 30 grams of each, and left it for another 5 days before cold crashing. Well, 4 days cold crash for 48 hours, and then kegged it. That's been in the keg for 6 days. Murky, it'll clear, and when it does, this is going to taste delicious. I shouldn't have gone for a whole pint. I've just been doing little bits because it's bloody delicious, and because I want to see when it clears. But I'll catch you guys at the 15-minute mark on the boil when I do my last hop addition, because it's only 2 hop additions for this, and then we'll chill it, get it in the fermenter, and hopefully have one episode of Game of Thrones. You never know, depends what time I finish. Okay. Hey guys, Chris here from Brew. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm halfway through a video, I know, but I thought I'd do this one from the garage. Anyway, so we're halfway through the chocolate milk stout. I was supposed to come back at the 15-minute mark. I didn't. I did not. This is my unicorn tears, and I've realised that it's not going to clear. This is a beer that is, well, I think it's because I put the hops in during the fermentation, so it's ended up with that like haziness that everyone's aiming for. I wasn't aiming for a haziness, but I've got it. Anyway, in my garage here, let's take you there. In the fermentation fridge, I've got a Vienna lager at the moment, but down there, that's just come out after its diacetyl rest. That there is my chocolate milk stout. So I've added the cocoa nibs and the kalhua and a little bit of rum, just a few shots of Captain Morgan's dark rum, just to spice it up a bit. The next steps with that are to, well, it's cold crashed, it's ready to go. Tomorrow I'm going to keg it. I had a taste already. There's a lot of body. I think it's the half a kilo of oats. Definitely giving it body. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be lovely. I'm going to have 4 litres left. Chuck them in a little, I've got these every time I brew, I buy from Tesco, I buy a few of these 5 litre things, because my water is just shit. It's just shit water, and there's not a lot you can do about it. So I use 3/4 of Waitrose water, 1/4 of my own water, and it works well. Works well for me. I end up with a good pH balance in my mash, and a good flavour out the other end. Anyway, I'm going to use that. I'm going to smash some in there. Whatever's left, I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to chuck some orange zest in there. Just need to get some vodka and soak the orange zest in the vodka and chuck it in. But that's going to be bloody delicious. But at the end of the day, what I'm looking forward to is getting that in the keg and getting it ready for Christmas. So yeah, I'm sorry I missed the 15-minute hop edition and all the rest of that shit. I got a little bit drunk, so I didn't record any more video. I just drank unicorn tears until bedtime. Yeah. So, hey guys, Chris here from Brews. Today I'm kegging the chocolate milk stout. I'm going to add some chocolate extract as well. I used a half a kilo of cocoa nibs in this, but I'm just chocolating it up a little bit extra. I'm going to chuck half of this in. It's 60 mils, so I'm going to do 30 mils into the keg. Very technically measured. Yep. And then we're going to keg it. So this has got kalhua coffee cream, a little bit of rum, and half a kilo of cocoa nibs. It's been cold crashed, it's fully fermented out. I should have a little bit spare left over, so after this I'm going to put the spare in here. James, just stand back please. So let's siphon this out. Everything's nicely sanitized, Star San style. Try and keep it clean. Get that all the way to the bottom of the keg. Get a nice steady flow going. It's looking good. And I'll come back once this is done. There's no point in putting too much video on. This video is already going to be about 20 minutes long, and I apologize in advance because it's my first video of actual brewing, and I know I've come back over and over again and perhaps the order's a bit messed up, but I will plan my videos in future, make them a little bit. Okay guys, finished the kegging. Keg, I got a full 19 litres in the keg, and I got just under 5 litres in here. This is where I'm going to put the orange zest. I also put a drop of the chocolate extract in there just to add a little bit extra chocolate flavour to this. This isn't going to be something you drink while you're eating. This is pudding. That's the plan. I took another sample. Obviously I checked this already, and it stopped at 1017, which is about right for the amount of for a sweet stout. Anyway, so this is going to be absolutely delicious. It smells amazing at the moment. I'll have just a little taste of it here. Oh, that is going to be amazing. That's without the chocolate extract, and it tastes delicious already. So once that's aged, I think we're in for a good Christmas. Right, this should be the last bit of the grain side of my chocolate and coffee milk stout. This is the experimental 5 litres or 4.7 litres or something. What I've done is I've used a potato peeler, and I've peeled just the outer pith of the orange, soaked that in vodka, and added a few teaspoons of sugar, which is going to help this just have a little bit more of a fermentation, just a very slight extra fermentation. But this is looking great, and the smell coming out of this thing is telling me it's going to taste the bomb. Everything's sanitized, hands are washed, sanitized, everything's fine, so I will be using my fingers. Once this is done, I'll give it another 5 or so days. I'll keep it cold though, I'm not going to warm it up again. Just leave it in the garage. So it's about 5 degrees out there of an evening now. And then after that, I will bottle these. I doubt there'll be very much sediment generated from the. Let's touch the outside, so we can't use that. And that there, gents and ladies, is going to be the tastiest stout you've ever seen in your life. I know some of our friends are already asking for some, and well, it'll be around shortly.